Thanks, guys, for joining me today. Talk a little bit about Boswell soccer. Coach, would you like to introduce yourself for the audience?
I'm James McCary. I'm the head boys soccer coach. I've been here for 12 years now, and 18 years head coach.
Okay. And you brought some athletes with you. Would you like to introduce your athletes?
Yes, ma'am. Today I brought my captains. All three of them are four-year lettermen and four-year starters. This is Luis Castro, Austin Meyer, and Jackson Counts.
Hello, gentlemen. Luis, you're a senior and a captain. You want to talk a little bit about the highlights of your senior year?
I think we had a really good season, really good season. By far the best. It was kind of expected since freshman year. We had coach telling us that we were going to have a really good senior year because we basically started from scratch. But we're, like I said, I'm lucky to have these teammates. We're all together through the whole way. It was kind of sad that it came to an end so fast. We felt that we could have gone further. But, the highlights was just every single game, being a part of the team, that's going to be missed.
Okay, what about you, Austin?
I'd probably say the highlight of senior year was probably watching everything as we've grown from 4 years, how it all accumulated, and then we had the best season out of the 4 years as the last season. So yeah, pretty much like you said, every single game was just a highlight.
Nice. Jackson?
It was all really special. It was really good, considering the fact that when we started as freshmen, we compiled about 3 wins all season, and this year we only had 3 losses all season. So it was nice to see all of our work come back and us being able to show it. But
Right.
I think the highlight of the season had to be us winning our home tournament for the first time ever this year, because that was really special.
Awesome. Well, what about you, Coach? I know this is your these are these kids' first playoff experience, and to go out their senior year. You want to talk a little bit about the senior class and this year's playoff experience?
The senior class we had this year was it was a very special group. We had quite a few of them. Some of them was their first time playing when they got to Boswell, and very mature young group of men. Very selfless. Everyone was very aware of their role and how they played into the program. What made this season so special was that the leadership of the senior group, we had 0 drama the entire season. Every single day we came out, it was just fun. And I think that when you can create a culture that involves fun and put that back into sports and yet still be competitive and improve game to game to game and have the attitude of, all we want to do is grow. All we want to do is grow. All we want to do is grow. I think these guys and the other seniors really had a big part to do with that, to play into our success.
Well, and I hear Luis has got some pretty good, racked up some pretty good awards. You want to talk a little bit about him
Yes, ma'am.
and the others?
In the last couple of years, he's made the all region and all state list. Last year he pulled. We didn't even make playoffs last year, but yet he still made offensive MVP for the whole district for a superlative.
Awesome.
And all of these guys have been either first or second team or honorable mention their entire career. This year, all 3 of these guys made first team all district, and Luis made the overall MVP for the entire district, which is a pretty big deal. He's up for all state again right now, and Austin made utility MVP as well. So we're very, very fortunate to have these guys.
And an interesting fact about Jackson, you were also the kicker for the football team, correct?
Yes, I was.
How do you feel that soccer helped you with that?
It's definitely helped a lot in just developing that leg strength. Our freshman year, kicking was a lot different than it was my senior year. Just constant repetition, whether I'm kicking a football or a soccer ball, has really just strengthened my leg all over,
Okay.
and it all just helped.
Okay, gentlemen, your senior year, everyone planning on going to college?
Yeah.
Luis? Austin? Yeah. Okay. Where are you going?
I'm attending Hardin-Simmons University.
Okay, and what would you like to major in?
Right now, I'm looking to business management.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Austin?
Right now, most likely I'm going to go to Texas State. I'm not sure yet, but I'm probably going to major in business, something around there. I'm not sure.
Jackson?
I've decided to attend the University of Kansas, and I'm going to major in mechanical engineering.
Oh, wow. How do you guys feel that athletics has helped you prepare for the next phase in college and in your careers? Jackson, would you like to start?
It's definitely shown me what real leadership is. Growing up here and being a captain and a leader of this team has shown me what it takes to be a leader, because these guys and all the other guys on the team pushed me to want to be my best every single day and wanting to set the best example as a leader, and I feel like that's just really going to help me on later in life.
I think athletics have really helped me, like, with work ethic, pretty much the most, because just shows you that you have to work for something if you really want it.
Absolutely.
And I think that applies like later in life, just anything you're doing.
And Luis?
Well, I've been the captain for the past 3 years, so leadership is key, and I feel that will help me a lot in the future.
Well, sound like great gentlemen and great athletes, obviously, going out on this amazing season. What do you have to do, Coach, to prepare to continue the success next year?
A lot of that had to do with these young men. One way that I coach my players is that I coach them to be coach mindset. Soccer is not a coach's sport. It's a player sport, meaning we can't stop play and talk and say we're going to do this and this and this. So the young men have to really know what's going on. It's called soccer IQ. And these young men have done a phenomenal job with helping teach and model without even realizing what they are doing with the younger group. This year, more than any, they served as the role model, in my opinion, of any program I've ever coached. A lot of the young men want to work harder now. They want to play more. They want to practice more. They want to get better because of what we did this year. And that was not an easy road at all. So for the future seasons, we're already looking at, we don't rebuild here anymore. Now we're in the process where we're beginning to reload. A lot of that has to do with phenomenal coaching staffs at the middle school level. And what they're producing is when they come in, the players have a much more structured mindset of how to play the game. They have more skill because a lot of the children do not play outside of school in EMS ISD. It is getting better, but the middle school program has dramatically changed the soccer
Which is
program.
new.
Correct.
It's only been in existence about 3 years. Yeah.
This is our third year, and every year we've seen growth and improvement, not only in numbers but in quality. So this next season, in order to repeat what we're doing, next year we're probably going to be pretty young. We have one returning player that's going to be a senior. One. So we're going to be a little on the young side, but as far as experience and talent, I'm really not worried about it. It's just more of proper game planning, program planning, and because the boys are already bought in. And that was the hardest part.
They set the standard.
They did do that. And when they were young and we come in at halftime, we already knew that we weren't probably going to win the games because they're all 15, 14 years old. And so every game was, what can we learn from this? What can we learn from this? And hats off to them because these guys have taken that and they've worked with the ones around them, and it's just kind of trickled down.
Yeah, very good. Sounds like you guys have really had a successful high school career. Congratulations on that. Same to you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining me today.
Thank you.